Fire in the hole, let's smoke some beef. Got some cherry wood down in the pit barrel. We're gonna smoke up some beef, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome to my backyard. What I got going for you today is this beef sirloin tip roast, 3.5 pound tip roast. And we're gonna cook this up in a Mississippi pot roast style. So even though it's a sirloin roast, it's got a lot of connective tissue in there. You know, so we're gonna break this down good with a long, low and slow cook. So the first thing we got to do is slather on there's nothing like a fresh bottle of Sangs. The stuff will not come out of there. Anyway, yeah, let's get some of that Sang stir fry oil on there. Get that rubbed on there. And then we've got some Rootboy Rub number 2, which is a barbecue rub, which I happen to be partial to since I developed it myself, and I love it. If you want to get some Rootboy Rub, go down in the description, go to my Facebook store, and buy some. Okay? Ask anybody who's used it. It's good stuff. So we're going to get this thing rubbed down with Sang stir fry oil on all sides, and the Rootboy Rub number 2, which is a barbecue rub. You could use any barbecue rub you want. Like I said, I like my Rootboy Rub. Get that thing rubbed down. Looking pretty good right there, huh? That's good stuff, boy. Let me tell you what. You're going to want to get some. So let me get that in the pit barrel. I'll show you what it looks like in the pit barrel. We got some cherry wood rocking for some smoke. We're going to smoke that for 2 hours in the pit barrel. Then we're going to wrap it Mississippi style, and then we'll cook it for another 3 hours. So stay tuned. The sirloin tip roast has been rubbed with Rootboy Rub. We've got it in the pit barrel. We got some cherry wood rocking, some cherry wood smoke. We've got to smoke that for 2 hours. And then we'll come back and show you the next step. So stay tuned. Alright, my beef roast has been in the smoke for 2 hours. So now we're going to give it the Mississippi treatment. What we got here is a jar of pepperocini. And what I'm going to do is take the juice out of the jar of pepperocini and pour it into the pan with the roast, like that. Just the juice. Pepperocini juice. That's the braising liquid that this is going to braise in. Then I've got some brown gravy mix that we're going to pour on top of that. Sprinkle that on top of the roast. Brown gravy mix. Just like that. And we've also got some ranch dressing dip and mix. We're going to pour that on top of there too. Just like that. That's ranch dressing mix. Put on top of there. And now we're going to get some of those pepperocinis and sprinkle them on top of that roast here and there. Like so. Hope you can see that. Yeah, you see what I'm doing. So we get those pepperocinis on there. Then I got to get some butter. I forgot to bring the butter out, but what I'm going to do is put a stick of butter in pats on top of that. I'm going to cover that with aluminum foil. Put some more pepperocinis down in the pan. Pepperocinis are good stuff. Put some of those down in the pan there. That'll further flavor this roast. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to put some butter on there. We're going to cover it with foil and put it back in the pit barrel for another 3 hours. And then we'll take it out of there. We'll drink a beer and we'll take a taste. So stay tuned. My Mississippi beef roast is done. I almost said pork roast. Beef roast is finished. I'm letting it rest a little while. There's the Frosty Rootboy mug, star of the show. And here's today's beer. This is an amazing beer that I got from Red Banks. You know him, Red's Barbecue and Pizzeria. This is from the Aslan Brewing Company. This is Master of Karate. And it's got a very Art Nouveau label. It's a double IPA, and I think it's going to be a really juicy, like Northeastern style IPA, if I'm right. Oh boy, yes it is. Look at that stuff there. Wow. Where do you see this? Can you see that? Look how creamy that is. What a creamy head. Master of Karate from the Aslan Brewing Company. Red, I can't thank you enough, dude. He sent me 4 beers from this brewing company, and all of them have these like Art Nouveau labels to them, and they're all this hazy, juicy goodness. Can you see that? Wow. Let's take a sniff of that, Lassa. Oh, it's a double IPA, 8.5 ABV. I know it's going to taste excellent. Look at that light lacy head on that. All right, Lassa, let's quaff that. Let's quaff that hazy goodness. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Look at how hazy that is. Can you see that? It's got, you know, you can taste the hops and everything, but you can really taste the fruit, the fruit overtones of citrus fruit. It's excellent. Red, I can't thank you enough, dude. This is an excellent beer, man. That is so beautiful. Look at that hazy goodness. That's a new channel, Dan. Hazy goodness. Wow, that's awesome. Hey, let's get a taste of this Mississippi beef roast. Stay tuned. My Mississippi beef roast is done. It's probing fork tender, and I think it's, oh yes, it's pulling apart tender. Look at that. I'm gonna pull some of that off of there and get it on a piece of bread and taste it. Wow. I knew it was tender. It was probing 205 degrees. Let me get a hunk of bread over here, and I'll get a taste of this awesome Mississippi style beef roast. Wow, look at that. Ah, yeah. I wonder if I should put a pepperocini on there. I don't know. Maybe I should. I guess I better. Let's put one of them on there. Get the stem off of it. The stem fell right off of it. Oh boy. Look at that. I got me a pepperocini and beef sandwich. Let's get a taste of that. Oh, that meat is so tender. Those pepperocinis are falling apart. Let me get a bite of that in my mouth. Mmm. Oh boy. Babies. What an awesome recipe. Mississippi beef roast. Supposed to use chuck roast, or what do you call it? Chuck, oh whatever, chuck shoulder. But I use this sirloin tip. It's excellent. I'm not kidding. Hey, you know what I always say? Look at that hazy beer. If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go see Red's Barbecue and Pizzeria. He sent me this beer. He's a stand-up guy. Let me tell you what. He's an ex-Marine, works for the State Department. He's a hell of a guy, a hell of a great barbecue guy, and a family man, and a stand-up dude. He was in my bison burger video. I want you to go subscribe to Red's Pizzeria and Barbecue. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. We may not drink anything good, but we're gonna drink another one of Red's excellent beers. I can tell you that. Look at that beautiful hazy beer. This stuff is awesome. Ah, that's great. Thanks, Red. Bye.